What I'm trying to figure out is how to pass data from a server component into a client component. Sharing data between components. When fetching data on the server, there may be cases where you need to share data across different components. For example, you may have a layout and a page that depend on the same data. Passing props from server to client component. Serialization. If you fetch data in a server component, you may want to pass data down as props to client components. Yes. That's what I'm trying to do. Props passed from the server to client components need to be serialized by React. Serialized? Dude, what are you saying? Serializable arguments and return values? How do I serialize? If your client components depend on data that is not serializable, you can fetch data on the client with a third-party library or on the server via a route handler. Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense because the client is on the browser and the server rendered component is on the server. So that means you can't just pass data down as props to a client component. So now that's interesting that you can pass data down if it's serializable. Interleaving server and client components. Okay, that's crazy. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. But how do I know if it's serializable? Will it just give me an error if I like pass something? So like if I go into the code, right? I'm just like, hey, let's pass something into a client component, which is my top nav. So let's do session equals session, and then user equals user. So like, actually, is this serializable data? I guess so because it compiled. Whoa. Async await is not supported in client components. All right, you got me there. You got me there. Is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be not async? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, what the heck? That worked, dude. That's awesome. These two things are okay to be serialized because they were passed into a client component without any issues, which is nice. Which is nice.